How's it going, you pencil pushers? It's Nick Daniels, bringing folks another dating app review. Today we're going to talk about Bumble. So if you ever use Bumble, or if you've never heard of Bumble, we're going to get right into it. So Bumble's another dating app. Apparently it's one of the most popular. Of course, Tinder, I think, takes the cake on that one. But we've talked about that. So Bumble is interesting, and this isn't like going to be the full review, I guess. I mean, maybe I'll give an update later. But I've only used it for a couple weeks now. So Bumble has a very interesting concept right off the get-go, and they let you know this. Women can only message first on Bumble. And it's a very different concept than what I'm used to, because normally no woman ever messages first, no matter what dating app I've ever used. You go to a bar, most women don't approach first and make the first initial conversation, right? Hey, how's it going? Yada, 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 right? It's always the guy, right? The guy has to be the dominant in that situation, the alpha male, and go in and do it. But Bumble eliminates that. So Bumble, the woman has to message first. I actually kind of like that, not gonna lie. It's interesting. So Bumble, just like any of these others, it's a swipe left, swipe no thing. Swipe left is no, like I'm not interested. Swipe right is like, you know what, she's kind of cute, I'm in. I'm interested. And that kind of being said, the platform itself seems, there seems to be a good amount of people on there. You get like a little profile, like a little, not much, but you can, like, of course you can write like a little bio about yourself. And then there'll be a couple things like, do you have kids, do you drink, that kind of thing, and those will pop up too. Like it'll just say like a beer thing, it'll be like socially, right, for example. So that's not bad. It's pretty casual, right? That's the feeling you'll get out of that, probably right off the get-go. So kind of coming into it and seeing what I got. So I made a profile up, pretty clean looking profile, I would say. And I gave it a rip on the old Bumble, right? Wanted to see what would happen. And sure enough, I get in there and nothing happens for the first little bit, right? First couple days I didn't have one bite. Okay, it's fair. Okay. Now, at one point it did tell me after a few days that finally someone had liked me. Okay, it's cool. So this is where it got a little interesting. Okay, and let me get into that, what that means. So naturally, I swipe on everybody that is physically available to be swiped on, and because I want to see this match, and nobody comes up. I can't see the match unless I pay. Okay, that's pretty normal, and I'm not paying for this, by the way. So that being said, okay, that's cool. There's two actual different modes in Bumble than what I'm talking about at the moment, which is dating, right? Because you can actually go to the top and like your preferences and go to friends, which that means you'll normally just get anyone who's in that category. So whether it be male or female, you'll get anybody. And then there's one called networking, which I'm pretty sure is like more of like a business related aspect of Bumble, where you can build network connections that way. Anyway, I went through the friends one, and I didn't want to set up some like business profile, so I just stayed away from that. Anyway, they haven't come out. Couple days after that, so it's been about a week at this point. I haven't even got a match yet. I finally got a match. Okay. So I got a match. She was like 28. I'm 25. Fairly close. I don't know, 30 kilometers away or something like that. Easily doable. She seemed very cute. Liked her profile. Seemed nice. Right. Okay. Cool. I noticed by her picture there's a little timer. Right. It's a circle that goes around, and as that timer goes up, that's when she disappears. Right. And she can't. And the message is gone. Like, if she didn't message me within that time frame, she wasn't even able to after. And she didn't. It just ticked away. She's gone. The match is gone. That's it. Right. Now, I think you can pay and you can like re-swipe on people. I think that's what that aspect lets you do. But we're not going to get into that. Now, I actually did get a message from somebody, because I was just kind of swiping right on everybody. At that point, just to hopefully, I was swiping no on people originally, but I just kind of was like, fuck it, right? We went right on everyone. Yeah, I actually did get a message. A woman messaged me, like, just some generic question. And what I did is I just didn't respond. I just wasn't really into her, in that way. So I was like, okay, cool, let it go. And sure enough, it times out. Now, I haven't tried it, but it still shows that it's expired. So I think I'm probably able to pay, and I can like refresh it or something, and I can obviously reply. So kind of overall, again, it's only been a couple weeks of trying it, but I haven't like lined up anything off of it, which I didn't really expect to. But it seems like an interesting platform, and I like the idea that it's like, okay, only the woman can message you first. That's very interesting to me, and it's like a foreign concept. And I think that they could really roll with that, and I think it'll bring a lot of people to their platform. I don't know. I think more women would actually go to Bumble than men. That's just my belief system, because I think women would want to avoid like the awkward, oh, he sent me a picture, oh, it's like some dick pic, right? Oh, it's like the generic, hey. She's in control. She can pick, right? And, you know, I would like to think that would lead to a bit more of a serious conversation. But again, that is still to be determined. I have no fucking idea how that'll pan out. So anyway, well, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Thank you so much for watching, as I always say it. And yeah, I guess we'll just check you in the next one. Peace.